Anthony over there.
So, Bro Knows, number 9. Number
Nine?
Number 9. Isn't that a Beatles tune?
It is.
Number 9. Now, before we start, you got to put like a little thing at the bottom
All right.
and say, warning, there's
Warning.
going to be some stuff exposed that some people might not be ready to hear.
All right.
I'm just saying.
This is what Tony getting into it. Basically, this Monday after the weekend slate of college and pro football, I got a text from him. He's like, "I got a bunch of rants to go. Let's go. Let's tape." I'm like, "All right, man."
I'm just saying there's a lot of things going on. First of all, can we start with college? You know what's
Yeah.
going on with college. College with the coaches, you all know what's going on with
The
coaches.
buyouts, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
how much money it is? Again, I'm sorry to be ranting, but nobody's saying anything. How much money? Do you know how much money is just being given to people for sitting and doing this?
It's like 160 million for 7 coaches
They're getting paid to do what?
to not coach out of college.
How is
an
this
institution,
not-
right? That's what
I don't
it-
get how this is not a big deal.
That's true. I haven't seen anybody ever bring up the fact that it's a college where you're supposed to teach. I
I
guess.
just know. The only people complaining are my old teacher friends. They're like, this would be a great job. They didn't get paid like that.
Right? So basically you're saying, in order to get you to come coach my college team, I have to guarantee you $10 million a year,
Yeah.
and then I have to guarantee you $50 million in case you suck at your
Right.
job, so
What
you can
kind
go
of-
away.
What kind of
That-
job is that?
That's
man?
basically what you're telling me, right? That's the way
Yeah.
this is set up.
So yeah, I can't even. Oh, I'm so mad. Like,
Dude.
why did they start colleges in the first place? Education.
Well, I thought it was for football.
Yeah, I know. So I came up with an idea. I don't know if it's crazy. It's just an idea.
For what?
Just to fit. This has got to be fixed. Don't you
It's a
think?
lot- Well, yeah, I mean,
It's got to be.
when you want to force people to call your players student athletes,
which they're not going there.
and then you want to say that you're teaching people at school, because I once heard that learning was important,
yeah, that's what I was told.
but instead it's to pay a coach. You know who?
Why is no
here's,
one?
Here's a trivia question for you if you know this one. It's not really trivia, it's just shit that's happening.
Yeah.
Is name the highest paid state employee for North Carolina.
It's got to be the football coach who used to be a pro coach who has a girlfriend that's 30.
That's Belichick.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Belichick. Belichick is the highest paid state employee in the state of North Carolina.
How is that? Like
Not a professor, right? Not a. Anyway.
And so hold it. So what
all right,
happens?
so how,
what
you
if
said
he
you had to
quits?
fix.
Yeah.
What's the fix?
Well,
This
the
is-
way I can fix it, all right. It's not that hard. Make 2 colleges, man. Make like a Division I just for sports. So you go there just to play sports, but your education also, you're going to learn how to deal with the money, deal with the fame. So when you get paid all this money, hey, here's your plan for when you retire. Sit down and learn. And maybe
Right.
you could even have classes with the coach, and you could do plays during, that could be a class.
Right.
Why not?
Right.
I
Teach
don't
you maybe
know.
how to do like over-unders correctly for ESPN
No,
bet.
we're not betting.
Right,
a whole,
right, college.
No.
No, we're all right.
Yeah, we'll do
Sorry, I
betting.
couldn't.
No, that's a whole nother rant.
Right. We're on
All right.
fixing the
Yeah.
college. So you're saying
Gotta stick to
you're
one
saying
thing.
basically what? We have a division around the nation
A
of
college
colleges
for sports.
for sports. That makes sense because yes, instead of going there and pretending
Right.
that studying the Greek civilization while you're
It's
the
gonna
starting
help.
guard
Right.
getting $1 million in
Jimbo.
NIL money, that you really care, Alexander the Great.
What did he do?
What did he do?
I don't care. 400 BC or something.
He was great. But in the name.
Exactly. So why are we wasting
Right.
their time and our time? These
It was
guys.
just kind of, well, we all know.
It was always assumed.
It developed.
Everyone's done it, but now it's got to stop.
No, I would like to get hired. I would like to force someone to hire me
And then I
because I
can-
was so good, and then suck at it.
And
And,
then-
part of my contract was like, here's $50
I can
million
just leave.
to go away,
Yeah.
to not.
Pay me to leave,
Yeah.
but not pay me
Yeah.
like.
All right, so let's get
So
back
anyway.
to these college sports thing. Now, I can see where you're going, and you educate. You're not wasting the education of stuff they don't care about,
Right,
Alexander
but-
the Great,
right, you
or
give
where
them-
Prussia or
there we go.
Russia was in the
Yeah.
1800s or whatever. But they would care Who's a good manager? How do you deal? What percent does a
High
manager
management,
get?
right.
What if you don't talk to someone? It's like, oh, I get 25%, and they start like you
Yeah.
don't know. There's
How to
actually
wheel an
limits to how
agent.
much a manager gets.
Right.
What's the
Money.
difference between a manager and an agent? PR
Look at you,
person,
right here, we got a
all
class.
that stuff. That's a lot of classes in there, and
There
I
you go.
agree. Again, the same way. I would do one. All that stuff
Yes.
that you see 17, 18-year-old
Oration,
millionaires
speaking in
getting-
front of others,
Yeah,
when to
all that.
talk. Yes. So
Wow,
anyway,
I love that
Wouldn't that be
idea.
cool?
Now, I would say all the people right now that are making millions off of Auburn, Georgia, Penn State football at their college could be probably against that.
why? Why?
So
If
you-
they want to, it seems like all they want to be known for is football, right, or sports.
Right?
So here you go. Here's
Wait,
your
so
opportunity.
you're saying you would take and again, not pick. Let's take someone at SMU, right? Let's take a school like SMU,
SMU.
SMU,
Right.
right? The Fighting Smews.
Right.
And anyway, they
Right.
actually they screwed Pitt
Yeah.
in the bowl game back.
I
We won,
remember.
like '83 when they had the Pony
So why
Express.
did you pick SMU, man?
I don't know why it was in my head.
All right.
All right, but anyway, all right. We have SMU,
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. We have Texas Tech. All right, we have Texas Tech.
All right.
And you're saying what? That we're not going to take other students? We're
No,
just
we're
going to
gonna
take
start-
football players?
We're going to give out scholarships for athletes.
All right.
If you want to go and learn something else, we have a satellite school, Texas Tech East, all right, where you can go there and you could come to our game. You could be like part of our school, but you would go over there to get the doctoring and the dentistry and all that stuff. And over here, they're just, so we could even separate them so you don't have big men on campus. They're over there.
So
you're over
almost
here.
like a franchise, maybe.
Well,
You
I
would
don't like that
franchise
word.
Penn
Yeah.
State football.
That's what they want.
You would
isn't
have
it?
a main campus where the students are going there and
Yeah,
they're learning
yeah,
about
yeah.
math and calculus and,
And
all
don't
this
have
stuff.
the college football player sit in a class that he doesn't want to be in.
And then you have the satellite.
Yeah.
It would literally make almost a second college.
Right.
And again, the money wouldn't be a point because
Oh.
if you can afford to
$140
pay,
million.
you could afford to make a campus for them, which
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, they have campuses.
I bet they already have
Pitt-
campuses
Pitt
in
has
separate
Johnstown,
separate
you know?
housing
Yes.
for football
Yeah.
players and athletes. I think
Yes,
anyway.
I know they do.
And I guess there's an example of Olympic Village in a way.
Yeah.
Let's stop pretending.
Exactly.
So we're going to stay Auburn. We're going to stay Auburn, Alabama, and all these
Yeah.
great fights and pride and 100
But let's
years,
call it
200
what it
years
is,
tradition.
yes.
But we're just going to straight out say, here we're going to Georgia. Here's Georgia, the academic school. Here's Georgia, the
Sports.
football school.
Well, it doesn't have to be football. We could make it all.
All that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
again,
Athletic
Everyone-
scholarships over
so you
here.
could still have, you would get the money in from football. You would use that to also then have diving and
Oh my
gymnastics
God,
and all the other
$140
stuff.
million?
Volleyball, which Pitt volleyball, I think is
They're
always
doing
pretty good.
very good.
Pitt
They're-
volleyball. Shout out.
Yes. So,
Wow. So that's not a bad idea. It's just stop pretending
yes.
and basically break them off from the regular student population, which in a way, a lot of, again, we haven't visited a lot of colleges in a while, but I'm assuming they're kind of, a lot of colleges have them broke off and separated already.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, there's already training table and stuff for food,
Right.
and I know their dorms at Pitt. Actually, we lived with the guy. Like
Sure,
I
yeah.
moved into Jimbo Covert's
Yes.
suite.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's an idea. Everyone gets the same amount of scholarships to start off. Here's how much money you can spend on your coach.
So you're saying there'd be a cap maybe
Yes,
on
there's
money?
gotta be.
So you would
There's
cap
gotta be.
it. So
All right, Stanford.
Stanford can spend the exact same amount of money
Yes.
as Georgia.
So yeah, that's my rant for college. I don't know.
What else you got?
The second thing I have is the bags. I don't know. Yeah, we still got the bags. All right.
So last up, we had bag-worthy teams. We picked 4 of them:
Oh,
Dolphins,
that's right.
Jets, Ravens, Browns.
Right.
Those are bag-worthy teams, which means I don't care if they win one day or whatever, they ain't going anywhere.
Right.
Right? Basically.
Jets won a game, so they get like a piece of candy. Dolphins, I think
Alright.
they won. We'll give them a piece.
So basically, all our bag-worthy teams that we said are horrible, they won.
I think they did, right? Dolphins.
Jets
I
and
think, won.
Dolphins again. Yeah.
Ravens won. I
Ravens
believe,
won.
but they're a mess. Yeah. So the three
Wow,
that we
the 3 of them.
protested-
All right, and Browns.
Ho ho! Browns. Remember, if you got to go back, if you didn't see the episode,
He didn't give them kick.
I was really, really mean to the Browns, and my one Mrs. Quino, I had to shout out to her. She saw it and was like, "Oh, it hurt." And then what did the Browns do after I called them out? They beat the Cowboys. So they get a special, man.
They show the.
They get a Lind Gourmet Truffle.
I want that.
So no. You got to earn it. When you beat the Cowboys and you get a brown bag.
Right.
So anyway, I was gonna put it in there, but then I realized they'll frickin' trade this away for a Mounds bar, and so I'm not even gonna. But anyway, it was the thought that counts. But you earn this. Keep it up, you guys. Maybe you'll
Either they
one
get
or
the
two.
candy or they don't.
I mean, when I used to have trick-or-treaters come here,
Yeah.
I'd wear all my Eagles gear, as you can see. And when they come up, I'd be like, "What's your favorite team?" And if they didn't say Eagles, wouldn't give it to them. The little sister would say, "Eagles." I'd pile them on. So after like 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
they'd figure it out. Eagles. My favorite team's Eagles. This one dude comes up. He has a Cowboy shirt on.
Right.
And I look at him and he looks at me and I go, "What's your favorite team?" He goes, "Eagles." I'm like, "All right, real?" He puts it in. He goes, "Eagles suck," and he runs off, man. So
I like that
yes.
kid.
So yes, I did too. I'm like, I can't believe you're going against your team, but he learned. He learned. So anyway,
Right, get the candy.
Yes.
Get the candy.
that he realized that the candy was more important. But anyway, that's where we got. So as long as they got their treats, I think they still all them teams stink.
Right. Just because they won one game.
Yeah.
Lamar is still.
But we called
Back
them
and
out.
forth.
I think it was interesting how we called them out and then they all rose to the occasion.
Seriously. Right.
Okay, the next thing I picked up on was this
Right.
NFL, I found out, has a piece of money involved with betting.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
They
So,
get part of the CBA.
see, I did not know that.
No.
So it just made me think, if I had money in somewhere, I'd want to make more money. And the way you make
Right.
more money is if people bet and lose. So I didn't understand how the NFL would. I don't know. I didn't know that was possible. Did you look it up when I asked him?
No.
To
I
look-
I looked it up to see that it was true to make sure to back up your statement. Yes, they have revenue sharing from the overall differential of bets is part of the players' pay package. And from what I could understand, to break it down.
See, I couldn't read all that.
So yes, that would mean I would want the differential to be as big as possible, so my cut would be bigger, which would mean
Just not even
technically,
thinking that.
if you want to make the differential bigger, if you were a favorite, I would say, you could not catch a ball. I mean, to me, that just blows my mind that would happen
Look.
for any football player anywhere to like go,
Yes.
if we lose big and there's, let's say actually the playoffs or Super Bowl when there's like 100 billion
Yeah.
bet. So even 5% of 100 billion is a
One
lot.
player. All it takes is one.
One player to drop the ball in the last two, or even I guess holding. And that would,
One
like if I was a
penalty.
lineman
Yes,
and I
one
just made a
penalty.
big hold so everyone could see it,
Yes.
bring back the play.
One player. See, when I was
Wow.
younger, that's why I wanted to put
Wow.
that thing there. Because as a youngster, I'm like, my dad would always say, Reynolds. I'm like, there's no way it could be rigged. But now that I'm really thinking about it, because I'm so mad at all this crap, I'm like, say one guy's wife is in something and they're going to blackmail him and all this crap.
Dude.
All right, all you got to do is make sure you guys win,
No,
but you just can't win by
no, there's,
7.
I mean, yes.
One
There's always
guy.
that one start. I mean, the one that comes to my mind is Art Schlichter, he was
I
an
don't know.
Ohio State quarterback, late 70s, maybe 80s.
70s.
And he was really, really good out of Ohio State. And he got into
sorry.
really bad gambling trouble
Okay.
as a pro. That's where I was going with that.
Got it.
And it's the story just like the movies, just like they write it. It's like, oh, on the weekend I'm going to bet on crochet over here. You know, no one ever bets on that. I'll bet grandma, 10 bets on grandma.
Crochet.
Right, crochet.
Croquet.
I said crochet. You said croquet. He always tries to mess up and then it freezes my brain for a sec.
Okay, so.
He bet on something besides football, you son of a bitch. Right?
All right.
Smile for the audience. Where the you do it to me every time. All right, so he basically bet on something else, and then you lose, and then you try to bet more so that you can get it back. All I need is one big one. The horse race, I'm going to bet on the
takes
eighth.
one.
Correct. And he got so
So you
far
don't
under
believe that
the
came-
mobster had to come to him and say, "You're gonna do this so that we can get our money back, or we kill you."
And I hate to think that, but
Yeah, yeah. And like you said,
yes,
one person. I agree.
a kicker. You go to a kicker,
A kicker!
who doesn't get paid much,
Oh my God.
and you get crap on him or anything,
That's where
and
we
you
wanna
say,
go.
I found out Timbo here, sorry, but
Timbo.
Timbo owes $1 million.
Yeah.
He's getting paid $3,000, whatever. If you miss one kick,
Yeah.
we'll take care of that debt.
A kicker. That's
I
who you
just-
want.
See, that's why I don't
Quarterbacks are
want
too. You
kids
couldn't
to-
do it. You're watching
no,
them.
they don't
A
need it
kicker.
because they get
You could
paid
kick
enough.
it, and it
Right.
just looks like you shanked it. Oh my God! What about Norwood and the Bills?
I know. That's
Why
why
right?
I
Why
don't want to
right?
go there. I
I-
did not
you know
want-
what?
No, don't
It's
go
interesting.
there.
He was out in L.A. when I was there,
No,
Norwood,
no.
and he was
See, I
driving a
didn't wanna-
Lamborghini. I'm
Medusa,
making that up. I tried to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
I
It's like,
know.
yes, Scott
I did
Norwood
not want
in a
to
Lamborghini in Los Angeles.
I would blow in the snow.
Right.
No. No, it's just that's the Medusa I didn't want to go to, but
It's technically it could happen, and when
yeah, sorry to
because
bring
again
it.
the whole team. As I was even saying, I was thinking Tony's out of his mind,
Right.
but then one guy.
And he's
It's like,
not
well,
going to tell
catch-
anyone. He won't tell
It's a
anyone.
kick.
Right.
A kicker could do it. If you bought a kicker,
Right.
wow, that's scary.
But a lineman, Sam, a lineman, not even a penalty. I slip, he sacks quarterback.
if he
game's
knocks
over.
out your quarterback,
Yes.
if he knocks out Mahomes, the Chiefs are not the same.
One human being. Just, oy, oy, oy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And now if you have a kicker, I'm watching this weekend. I'm watching this for that kick. I'm gonna text you. I'm like,
Yeah.
that one, he really shanked that.
See,
That was
I don't want
It was
to.
a great.
I know, I hate to think that's it, but. So, anyway, the lock of the week, the best pick. If
We're going to the lock of the week.
Well, we have to because
Let's go.
I know for a fact, well,
Right.
I don't bet money, but if
No.
I was going to bet money, Seattle is -3.5 against the Commanders. But Commanders just played Monday night, right?
Yes. Yes.
Commanders aren't that good. They just got exposed.
Yes.
Seattle's pretty good. So I think the -3.5, it probably is in Commander area. Where is that?
Washington.
So that would make it an even, if it's -3.5, that means it's a home game. That means it's all even.
Right.
Seattle, I think, is going to crush them. So
Yeah, Commanders did not look good Monday night. That's
That's
for sure.
right.
It was
Now
the
they have a
Chiefs, and the
short
Chiefs
week.
are definitely going. They're
Right.
moving up.
correct.
They got Rice back and all that.
Right.
But yes, Commanders should not have looked that bad.
Well, they're
And
gonna-
Seattle, I think, is looking
Yes,
good.
yeah.
Which again, Seattle. Every time I see Darnold
That's my
playing
boy.
well,
That's
and then I
my
look at the
boy.
Vikings, who are now they have
Yeah.
I think they got the peanut vendor is now in there throwing. Wentz
Wentzy.
is they had Wentz playing. He was
played with a
missing an
broken
arm.
shoulder,
He was
man.
missing a freaking
See, that's
arm.
another thing.
Think about it.
Right?
Wow.
Okay, we
All right,
gotta
so the
move
lock.
on.
The lock is Seattle.
Yeah.
Now, just like if we were a booze company, buy our booze. Drink responsibly,
Yeah.
right? Tony has a lock. It's a good bet. Don't bet or bet responsibly.
Bet for fun.
responsibly.
Yeah,
bet for
just
fun.
like
Bet for fun.
To
A
clean
quarter.
the room.
Right.
I'll clean the room if it
Yeah.
doesn't
Come over here and shovel the snow.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time to check in with Pitt Fantasy Football League Commissioner Joe to find out that Mike's FAFO is still on a 6-game win streak to stay in first place. Dave's Smooth and Easy has dropped slightly down to second. Jamie's Mercy team has dropped all the way from the top to the last. And a big shout out to Charneski's Pheasant Plucker, who's been on a roll. Thanks a lot, Commish Joe. We'll talk soon.
The movie, because we got to move
We're there?
on. We have to. And I want to get Trick or Treat Halloween. I just noticed this. This is
Yeah.
very cool.
Mom
Yes.
sent that.
Oh,
Thanks, Mom.
Very cool. You
Yeah.
see, I just noticed it. So that is very nice.
Right.
The movie of the week is going to reflect that, okay? It's a great movie. It's forgotten movie. Kids forget about it, but adults, you remember it. So right when I say this, it's got to do with the bag. Go up, come back, look in the bag. I got a rock. Boom.
Charlie Brown.
Yes. Charlie-
Peanuts.
Yes. Peanuts.
Halloween special.
Yes.
If that was it with now, can you name the guy who did the soundtrack for them?
Da-da-da, Mancini's. Mancino.
So close.
Mancini.
Vince Guaraldi.
Okay, who's Mancini?
That was Pink Panther.
Oh, okay.
Ba-dum.
Yeah.
We probably can't play it because of copyright. They'll
No,
come pot us both
I
away.
can hum it. I can hum it.
No,
You can't
I
even
don't.
hum
I
it.
think if it's a recognizable.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I gotta rock. I just love
I gotta rock.
I gotta rock. It's a great. I think it's
I
a
gotta
great-
rock.
yeah.
That's right.
If we want a little nostalgia, it's hilarious and
Peanuts.
yes, they sit out.
Wonderful movie.
They-
One of them, adults and children alike, right? Right. Yeah, that's- Yeah. We were at.
the good old days.
We heard that on CMU radio.
Shmew.
While we were living at Pitt, we heard that song play. And we called the CMU radio station. We said, "Who is this? We heard it every year. You know, we're 22 now, so we've heard it 22 years. Who is this?" And they're like, "Ever since then." So now I throw that out, kind of like the old uncle at Thanksgiving who's like, "You know what? And turkey makes you really sleepy." Same thing. Vince Guaraldi. Good answer. Are we
Very
done?
good. You went to Shmew.
You.
CMU? Oh, SMU. Shmew.
You.
Timmy, what are you dressing up for Halloween? All right, then. I believe that's it. Trick or treating, Sam? Are you going to trick or treat?
I am. I'm going as Bob
Leave me
Ryan.
You leave me.
Dude.
Oh, Bob Ryan.
I look like him. Did you ever see pictures of him?
I don't like him.
No, but
Sorry.
I look like
The